Hey, how you doing, guys? We're actually going to do two topics as one topic because we got they're very related, and I've talked about Microsoft using Google Chrome's engine Blink instead of their using their own for their Edge, and I actually find an article from Ars Technica that actually goes in depth that I'm going to talk about, and which is Microsoft proves the critics right. We're headed toward a Chrome only web. That may kind of explain the reasons why Microsoft is going this route, and instead of developing their own Edge rendering engine. So we're also going to talk about that. But before we get there, like I said, we do have a related topic, which is Google Chrome yesterday just released their Google Chrome 73, which also, of course, features the dark mode. And so I've been using that for a little while. Now, they haven't released, I believe, Google Chrome 73 on Android yet. Upcoming in the several weeks, as well as, I believe, iOS. And I tend to like the dark mode, especially for web browsers, more so on mobile than maybe the desktop, but we'll see. And if you're using it on a Mac, by default, if you're using the dark mode, it will automatically use it right away. There doesn't seem to be an off switch. I just got it yesterday. I didn't have much time to play with it as well. They do have some more features as well, but we're going to go off on the other topic, which is majority what we're going to talk about now, is the reason why Microsoft decided to go with the Google Chrome rendering engine Blink instead of their own. And this has to do with kind of web developers. They tend to choose the most popular web browsers when they build their website. And they go into what is the most popular, what people tend to use the most. And of course, back way when Internet Explorer is the most popular web browser by far. And of course, a decade or two later, and that's kind of flipped now. Internet Explorer doesn't just have a very tiny share of the marketplace, and Google Chrome's got the widest swath is right now, maybe what, 70, 80%? I don't know. I didn't look it up to be sure. So the reasoning behind that is, like I said, web developers, they're going to choose the most widely used web browser or browsers. And looking at the market share for some of the other ones, such as Internet Explorer, Firefox, and even Opera, web developers are not going to like open up a Opera web browser and say, okay, we're going to do our website based on Opera, which has a very tiny, insignificant market share. So it really makes sense for them to use Google Chrome engine. And even in fact, when they did a Skype update for the web version, it only works 100% on Google Chrome or the Internet Explorer Chrome version. Supports that 100%. Now, supposedly it works in maybe some other ones, but not 100% functionality. And so that's kind of why they kind of decided to go that route. It makes sense because all they really need is the interface. They don't necessarily need the render engine, develop their own. And I think we really got to choose. Hopefully most web browsers will use, that's why I like using open standards. If we can do that, or universally, then it wouldn't be so much what web browser you use for what website. If we can just standardize a set of things and then use that one standard for all of them. But so yeah, I kind of wanted to get the reasons why behind Microsoft wanted to do this, and I found it very interesting. And I think this article definitely shows the reasons why. Of course, I do caution tech companies that kind of rely on just one engine or standard, because we could see this flip-flop in the future, and for some reason a new browser or something comes up on the front and it gets widely wildly popular or something like that, then they got to look into, developers going to have to support more than one then. So, well, thanks you guys for watching, and see you guys later. And we should have some more videos coming up this week as well.